It's Category 5 news for the mobile electronics world. 12-volt news for the week of September 15th, 2008. I'm John Lomax, and here's your news. NASCAR comes to Kenwood, USA. Highlighting its partnership with Penske Racing, Kenwood USA hosted a Day at the Races event at its corporate headquarters in Long Beach, California. Kenwood employees and members of the press had a chance to meet Indy 500 champion and driver of the number 77 Mobile Dodge, Sam Hornish Jr., who dropped by Kenwood on his way to the California Speedway in Fontana. You can check out the rest of this story and some great pics from the event at 12volt.com. Here's an update on the Sirius XM radio merger, a detailed breakdown of expected 2009 synergies and an outline of the company's best of both programming options, including more detailed information on the Sirius on XM and XM on Sirius lineup. There's a lot of new information on this latest release, so be sure to go to 12volt.com for the full list. Just a reminder for our friends in the Pacific Northwest, Mira is going to be holding a regional workshop in Portland, Oregon. You can check 12volt.com for more details, or just stay tuned to this broadcast and Mike's going to tell you more about it. But right now, we're going to head to Will for the latest in product introductions.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this week. Now, we have some awesome stuff to take a look at. First off, Soundstream released its largest amplifier ever built.
Triple X 15,000D.
Appropriately rated, this beast will live up to its name. So why do they make such a huge amplifier? Because crazy people want one, that's why. The rail voltage is plus or minus 140 volts, and while the amp is 78% efficient, at full power it can draw up to 1,400 amps. So how much does this behemoth weigh? How about over 83 pounds? Now below me we have some of the new speaker offerings from Retro Sound. Designed and tooled from the ground up, the RetroMod speaker series from Retro Manufacturing combines some modern sound quality and the performance of today while maintaining factory dimensions for original mounting locations or even custom applications. All these speakers use a neodymium magnet structure, which is 5 times more powerful than a standard speaker magnet and allows for a substantial reduction in mounting depth. In fact, all of these speakers require less than 2 inches of mounting depth, with the exception of the beefier 6x9 upgraded replacement speakers, which are full-range speakers with a low mounting profile. This series also features timeless hot rod flames and a Mylar tweeter assembly. With the low mounting profile, you can mount these in places that you can't mount a lot of other speakers, and it's also available to 4x6 option. Now for single speaker applications, the dual voice coil design will allow you to connect 2 stereo channels from your radio to 1 speaker, giving you maximum sound quality and an original speaker setup. Last week we mentioned innovative display and merchandising ideas. Now here's a great example of an innovative display idea that combines contemporary look and some cutting-edge products. Sean Riley, the owner of 919 Motoring in Raleigh, North Carolina, built a core audio display that features a factory head unit. He explained that it showcases the peripheral media gateway and lets customers play with all of its features. They can see for themselves how easy it is to use and how much safer it is to control your iPod through your stereo than to use the click wheel. It made a huge impact, and the interest in the PX-AMG shot up immediately. Sean's adoption of the OEM integration as a major part of his business has attracted the attention of yet another breed of clients, car dealerships. Now explore 12volt.com for more information on all these stores, and make sure you stick around next week because we're going to take the Bass Bandit for a test drive. I'll see you here next week, and I'll see you on MySpace at myspace.com/12volt news.
Hello, Mike Van Horn, the 12-Volt News. The Mira CEA regional events are a can't-miss opportunity for 12-Volt retailers. Make plans now to attend this Sunday's event at the Embassy Suites Portland Airport. OEM installation tips and hands-on training from Chris Yotto and Brian Schmidt, 2 of the very best in the business. You can actually take a project home with you that you make there at the workshop back to your store. Get tips on selling you to create store traffic and increase your visibility in your market, even on a tight budget. Don't miss this event, Sunday, September 21st. Company representatives from PAC, Mytech, Audio Control, and Pacific Parts are scheduled to be on hand. Call 1-800-WHY-MIRA or visit mirausa.org for more information.
Mike, that's great information on that Mira Regional Workshop in Portland. I'm hoping that a lot of people take advantage of that.
I certainly am too. It should be to their benefit if they do.
Absolutely. You've had the opportunity here recently to head over to Europe to see some exciting new products from Parrot. Tell us a little bit about your trip.
It was a fabulous trip. Parrot invited different journalists from around the world, and we were there to see the launch, or actually the introduction of their new MKI product.
And that product's more centralized on media?
It really is, and they've also got some new voice learning and voice recognition technology, and hopefully that product will be available in the fall.
Well, we really look forward to seeing that. Parrot's always on the cutting edge, and it's always nice to see new product coming out from them.
They really are.
What are some other cool things that you saw in your time in Bordeaux and in Paris?
Well, after the news conference there in Bordeaux, we did go to Paris, and to be able to see some of those manufacturers and the showrooms that they had there on the Champs-Élysées, the Toyota and the Peugeot and the Mercedes and the Citroën, it was really, really interesting, the different way that products are taking the market there in Europe.
That's really cool. If you'd like to see more of Mike's trip to Europe, those pictures will be available on the 12volt.com gallery. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you telling us about your trip. And thank you for tuning in to 12 Volt News for this week of September 15th. Also, coming up for you right now, here's an interesting piece about some more retro sound product. Will's going to bring that to you right now.
You know, classic cars present their own obstacles in the installation bay. A lot of times, classic car owners are forced to decide if they want a modern sound system or if they want to maintain a stock appearance. Up until now, it's been really difficult to achieve both. That's where Retro Sound has you covered. With Retro Sound Model 1, you pack all that new technology into a compact package that'll maintain an OEM appearance. One obstacle I encounter in my bay with classic cars is not only the surface mounting, but the lack of space behind the dash. A lot of times you'll have to trim AC vents or bend brackets to make everything fit right. Well, the Retro Sound Model 1 has a really small chassis to fit a variety of applications. The patent pinning and fit-a-mount system allows the shaft knobs to be moved in virtually any position for unlimited mounting options. The Model 1 also has all the features of cutting-edge aftermarket radios, like mini USB input, MP3 or WMA playback, front aux input, remote, and a detachable faceplate. So if you're looking for modern sound for your classic, Retro Sound has you covered with the Model 1.